Right, happy Tuesday. Good morning to everybody. Eduardo is so dark where the lighting,
Oh,
but
sorry. I'm in the skylight right now. I'm inside like one of the buildings, and
oh, is that no, it's much better. That's good. Thank you so much for turning the camera on. Also, I see more people using a profile picture and some cameras on. This is great. However, there are some people with the name only. So I want to say thank you that you guys dropped the class and add another CRN. I know it was a little headache, but almost everybody, just one of us did that. So hopefully I can get hold of him today. So as you can see on the canvas, because we did drop and add, the system make our class as a late class, start on end of this month, but that's only a date for the canvas, right? Hopefully they can fix that. For this reason, I was able to post the homework and lab up, but because the due date of the class start by end of this month, I wasn't able to activate for you guys. But I will send you guys the link, and what we're going to do today, we're going to work on the first lab. I call it lab 0, and basically is working on Jupyter Hub. So we talked about Jupyter, that we understand Python, and we also talked about arithmetic. I mean, there's some built-in function in Python, like print, multiplication, addition. So with that knowledge, we are able to finish lab 0. What I'm going to do, I will put you guys in the breakout room, 2-3 people in one room, and then I will visit you guys to make sure you are following the first lab. It's very important that everything is clear. There are some exercises at the end. You also need to take care of that. All right, any question for me? Any question, no question? So when we are working on the breakout room, I'm not gonna record it and post it on Canvas. I mean, right now it's recording it, and I'm telling you guys that we're gonna work on the lab 0. Also, homework 0 is active as well. Do you guys see the homework or lab on your Canvas? Brian, can you see it?
For me, it says that it's locked until January 31st. Yeah.
But so I'm going to send you guys the link for both of them today. You will work on it. And then the due is on February 1st or 2nd. So because we already completed, you just need to upload it to the Canvas. So, any question? Darren, Sarah. Okay.
Sorry, Professor. I had a quick question. So we're working on lab 0 today, but under assignments, we see lab 1 and homework 1. Is that what we're supposed to see?
Do you see lab 1?
Lab 1 and homework 1, yeah.
Where?
Under assignments.
But it's locked, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can, I mean, the Jupyter is 0, but that's lab 1. I mean, actually 0, 1. So, yeah, I can fix that. But thanks for pointing that. You also pointed something good yesterday, the Zoom. I fixed that. You should, the timing and the Zoom, I fixed it. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to send you guys the link. Hopefully nobody has a difficulty to get to that link. So what's happening, it gets from the UC Berkeley, from my GitHub account, it link it to your Jupyter account. It takes it a loading. So let me get the link. What I'm gonna do, I have to go to the Canvas. Go assignment. Lab 01. copy link address. Let's try this. Go to chat. Could you guys click on this beautiful link? And I'm assuming all of you guys have account with Jupyter because I add you guys. Okay. Any difficulty? Were you able to see it? Yeah, so that's lab 01, working on Jupyter. Very good. So please let me know if you have if you get to the black box. Sometimes if you're not logged in or don't have an account, it takes you to some script. But looks like everybody is happy here. Great, more pictures on. Nice. So we're good. So let's just start. We're gonna start one by one. And should I? Okay, let me share my screen. Let me click on this actually. Share screen. So this is what you see, right? And so this is the dashboard. You see all those icons. This is a dashboard of the Jupyter. This is a cell. We talked about the importing, which is very important in Panda in Python, that we import library. Like we import mathematics, we import the statistic. So this import, this two, is only belong to this course. So import this, that means some of the exercise here, so there we check your answer if it's correct or not. So it gives you some feedback. So this import is only for the grading. So there's nothing, you cannot find that anywhere else. This is custom code or library written for this class. So this is a text, correct? So this is a cell, which is a code. You will run it, and this is a code, correct? You will run. That asterisk will become 1. I mean, this right now, Jupyter understand any library there. Then you got, so this is a cell you run. At the end, correct, we have only two types of cell, the text, or if you want to create another cell, you just say plus, correct? Make another cell. If you want this cell to be code, you leave it as this. If you want it to be a heading, for example, you're going to say first lab, for example. So if you run it, it gives you the title. If you double click, you can just you can just cut it, delete it. Good. So this is a little exercise which takes like 1 hour to finish it, or longer or less. But at the end, so you go to file, you download this, whatever you've done, you save it, you download it as HTML. And when the canvas is open, hopefully you can see the assignment lab 0 or lab 1. Then you upload this file up, then I will correct it. Correct. Any question?
If we're not finished today, can we go back to it?
No,
Or?
this is due on February 1st.
Oh, okay.
And this is basic. Also, it's very important that you need to know whatever we are talking about. Because this is the base of this course, dealing with Jupyter. Good.
And is this a graded assignment? Because we don't.
Yeah,
see it.
this is 10 point for this one.
Okay.
And as you see, all the assignment is same style. I'm very involved because there are some videos that you watch. You should be able to see the videos, correct? The module, on the module, there's a videos and lessons. So those are great. So you will meet those professors. And the way you should, when you listen to them, also you need to code what they're asking us, correct? you open a Jupyter and then test what they are doing, which is great. All right, so I'm gonna stop. Any question on this screen? And okay, so I'm gonna stop the sharing, stop recording, and then put you guys on the breakout room. Any question for me? So this was the first exercise that we worked on it on the breakout room, and that's the style of this class actually. So that will happen on Tuesday, Thursday. Any question for me?
Kind of stuck on 3.1 for the seconds in a decade. Like I get like how to do it like mathematically wise. It's just putting it out on code is the hard part for me.
You can share your screen and we all can see what's happening.
So like I wrote this down just as like a note for me.
Okay,
Like,
very good.
and I know that so there's going to be 8 non-leap years and then 2 leap years.
Uh-huh.
So then I'd do like 365 times 8. Yeah, and then 366 times 2. And then I'd add the sum of those together. And then after that, I'd multiply that by 24 and then by 60 and then by 60. And that'd be the answer, right?
Any easier way somebody will like to?
I just did so I didn't have to declare different variables. All I did was in seconds in a decade, I took out the ellipsis and I did parentheses 8 times 365 plus 2 times 366 times 24 times 60 times 60. So
It's
yeah.
just this. Oh, that's how. Oh, we're doing it in that. Okay.
Yeah, because you have to do it there. Because if you keep the ellipsis there, it's always gonna output wrong. Because basically
Mhm.
the code's incomplete.
No,
Mm.
but I like what I see in the screen. I mean, he made a variable.
Yeah,
But
he made
what you
variables.
said
Yeah.
is okay, but variable. So basically, you said you can do it algebraically, which is 365 multiplied by 8 plus 366 multiplied by 2,
Mm-hmm.
then multiply by 24, multiply by 60, multiply by 60. So you can, yeah, put 365 multiplied by 8 plus 366
Yeah. 366 times
multiplied by
2.
2. Put these 2 inside the parenthesis,
Yeah.
and then multiply 24, multiply 24, multiply 60, multiply 60.
So basically like that.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, 24, 60, 60. So now run it. No, just run the entire cell. Just you run it and then grader check to see if it's correct. You don't need to select it. Yes. So it did pass. So, but instead of 365, you can just put the non-leap year, correct? You can just use the variable if you want, but I'm okay with
Yeah.
this. But definitely for the project, I mean, if somebody gonna read your code, you're gonna see 365, all the numbers doesn't make sense. But if
Yeah.
you make a variable and then use the variable is more meaningful.
So basically what I did was just do this and then.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But so the grader check in the back side of this lab 0, there's another folder that we wrote some code to check the answer. It's not perfect. Most of if it gives you error, that means there's something's wrong. But when you pass it, that means it's good. It's good to read it correctly.
Awesome.
And
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Sure. Sorry for. So you have 1 week for this. Some people finished it because they had experience in coding, but some people not. We have 1 week for it. We're gonna work on it on Thursday as well. This first lab and first homework is very important to have a good foundation. I believe you also can see homework 1 on the Jupyter. If you click on the logo and then you go to the main folder of Math 211, you can see everything. You can see homework, lab, SI exam, but I will modify it. But homework 1 is okay. Homework 1 also is due next week. But in order to do homework 1, you need to watch those videos. And I highly recommend you guys follow. The first few videos is kind of complex, but they get very easy. All right. And if there is an exam or final exam, I pick a question from their lecture. I just want you guys to watch those lectures.
Sorry, Tim. Sorry.
Yes,
Where can we find the videos?
on the modules.
Oh, okay, perfect. The modules. Thank you.
So there is a, yeah, should I share screen?
Are there attempt numbers for the homework or no? Is it unlimited attempts?
I made it unlimited attempt.
Okay,
But
thank you.
but the date is, I'm very restricted on the dates. Somebody raise hand. Amy. So this is a lecture. Question?
Professor, yeah, so when I open homework 1, I see a bunch of files. Which one is the homework?
Very nice. This is, so when you go to, so right now you're in lab 0, you click on the Jupyter, you click on the Math 211 homework 01.
Right.
And then
that's
this
what-
is one that you, all the Jupyter, JPay, I mean, this one is the assignment.
Okay, thank you.
But we're gonna work on this on Thursday. I'm gonna start on Thursday, but if you have time, you're interested, you watch the videos, you're gonna start on this. All right, any other question? I think yes, this is correct. Looks like you guys need to, if there is no question, I put the link on the chat that you guys need to do a survey for the school. For the class, for the school that they want to know why you're interested to take this course, okay? It takes a couple of minutes. I would really like you guys to take your time and answer. So this is a link I put in the chat room. So take your time, answer. I hope there's not that many questions. Not that many questions. So answer it is good for school to know what is the background and what is your plan with this degree or with data science. All right, let me stop.